Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. Christmas Day. And again, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope it went well. I really do. I'm sitting, and first, thank y'all for tuning in again. Whether y'all know it or not, when I do a video like this, when I record something, I have a topic in mind that I want to discuss, right? Something pop in my head, a topic, or somebody hit me with an email topic, or wherever I get my inspiration from. And I don't sit out and write out, take notes, and figure out what I'm going to say. I do what they call in rap freestyle. I come from off the top of the head. I don't have a pre-planned speech. So sometimes, like people say, I take too long to get to the point. It's because I'm coming straight from here. It's not written down, where I can just go right straight to it. So when I give y'all something, when I give you these videos, when I give you this content, I'm giving you my passion. Straight from the heart. I'm not trying to entertain you. I didn't start out trying to entertain nobody. Some people say I'm funny. I've heard that before. I get it honestly from my mom, one of the funniest people I ever been around. And don't even try to be funny. It just comes out like that, just witty. I have a wit, as they call it, witty comedy. I'm not a comedian. I can't get on stage and tell jokes, and I'm not that dude. It's just, I just inherited it. So everything, when I come on here, I'm just freestyling, right? And that's what I'm doing right here. I was sitting right before this video, because I wasn't going to make another one today. Christmas, you know what I mean? My son there on the couch sleep. I'm chilling. After I get off this, I'm going to go take a nap. Might step out tonight, might not. It start pouring down rain and storming outside. And I was sitting here thinking, in the midst of Christmas Day, it's almost over, and the lead up to it and how I was like, I couldn't wait till it got here, this and that and the other, right? But I was actually sitting up. And then it was like an overload. I was flooded with thoughts, observations. People say I tend to think too much. That's going to be my downfall. I think too much. I'm always thinking. I'm overly analytical or whatever. I'm always trying to figure some, I can't relax. Relax, big boy. Take a break. Relax your mind. I can't. It's like I'm doing what I was supposed to be doing. I think everybody's here for some type of reason. And I'm discovering as time goes on what my reason might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. But as I was sitting on the couch, all these thoughts started bombarding me. And as I tell y'all, as men, do not cry around other people. As a man, never let nobody see you cry. I ain't telling a man not to cry. I'm saying don't cry around other people. Go off in private and cry. And as all these thoughts about what's going on in the world, what's really happening, and me trying to understand and figure this thing out and thinking about all the other people in the world that's going through this thing with me. See, we're going through this together. So as I start thinking about all the people that's alive right now in this world going through this thing with me, this thing that's going on in the world right now, this time in life that we're living in, as somebody said, what a time to be alive. As I thought about, damn, Osmond asked me last night, if you don't believe in all the Bible, do you believe, why you be saying like the last days, what if I believe in that? And the reason, and if y'all been following me for a minute, you know I don't think everything in the Bible is correct. I think it's been tampered with. But I think there are some things in that is correct and some things that are not. You have to determine what you believe. I'm not here to, tell you what to believe. I'm telling you what I believe. See, I'm not ashamed to tell people how I truly feel, how I truly believe. Some people feel the same way I feel too, don't believe that stuff, but they're scared to say it because they don't want to be judged by their church family, church members, and mom and dad or whatever. Like, you, as a black person, a lot of black people are scared. A lot of black people voted for Trump that won't admit it. They'll actually say they voted for Kamala and voted for Trump because they're scared to be ostracized, criticized, mocked, abandoned, rejected. So they won't tell you how they really feel. The way I feel about that Bible and religion, there's a lot of people that go to church every Sunday with their wife or with their husband, who's the deacon or the pastor. They feel the same way I feel, but they can't say it. I'm going to say it for you. So, I didn't believe the stuff in the Revelation or whatever about the last days, this, that was coming. If you read Revelation, I didn't believe none of that stuff. I didn't. But woe is us to be living during this time. Woe is me. Woe is you. Because I'm not believing it now because of what a pastor told me. I'm not believing it now because of what my mama told me. My grandmama told me. The Sunday school teacher, Reverend McCree, Sister Jones. I ain't believing it because of what they said because I didn't believe them. The stuff they were saying didn't make a bit of sense. But I'm believing it now, not because of them. I'm believing it now because I'm actually seeing it play out in real time. And it got me effed up. If you are a human being with any type of intellect, any type of observance, any type of common sense, there's no way you can look at what's going around right now, what's going on, and it not F you up. When you done came to the realization, damn, we the one got to experience all this stuff that the Bible in Revelation saying gonna happen. All that stuff I used to hear as a kid, them preaching about, that I would used to go read myself Revelation. I used to like to read Revelation a lot too, because it sounded like a horror movie. And I liked horror movies. And it was interesting. And it was like the dragons and, the beast coming out the ocean. And I'm like, that was interesting to me. Had no idea I'll be living in that. No idea that I will be living doing those things taking place that I used to read about as a child and think, man, this is horrible. This is scary. Ooh, this is going to be messed up. Never thought my little ass at that time would be one of the people actually living during what I'm reading. I wouldn't have wanted to have to live through that. We ain't got halfway, even a quarter way through yet. It's just beginning. So I was sitting, and I actually wanted to cry. Instead of crying, I said, I'm going to come on here and pour my feelings out to y'all on this video. I actually felt like crying. I haven't wanted to cry in a long time. The only time I ever cry is I feel like crying, and sometimes I don't cry then when like my son have a seizure. Something to do with him. Other than that, I don't care about too much of nothing else in this world. Ain't too much of nothing in this world that'll make me cry right now other than that boy. I don't even cry for my damn self. If something happened to me, I don't give a F. That's how much I don't care. God gave me something now that I care about more than life itself, which is him. Other than that, I didn't. You folks threatening me, what you gonna do to me, you hate me, you don't like me. I didn't care. I still don't care. It don't mean nothing to me. None of this mean nothing to me. And I was on live last night. A lot of y'all was there. Thousands of you was there. So boy, that came up in the world. I went from nobody on the live to thousands. Nobody watching my videos to thousands. Through the grace of God, not me. And on there last night, we was talking about discussing what's going on. And I asked the question of one of the guests. I think Mr. Lister, I think that's his name. Go look at the live, you'll see. Very knowledgeable young man. Teaching 777 YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her channel if you haven't already. Beautiful, intelligent young lady. We had a good old time. Gerardo, Osland Original. Go subscribe to her channel. And I asked him as we were discussing what's going on right now with the orbs. They were explaining that there was a battle going on right now. A battle between good and evil. All of what we're seeing right now, the flying objects and stuff like that, we don't know what it is. Spiritual world. Spiritual battle going on right now between good and evil. It's like two bitter parents fighting for custody of the children. God, Satan. Two bitter parents fighting over custody of the children. Who are the children? You guessed it. Us. There's a battle between good and evil fighting over us. It's going on right now. All this that y'all seeing, all this stuff floating around, all this phenomenon, all these events happening in the world, more wickedness and evil going on than ever. Depraved hearts, reprobate minds. Depraved hearts. We have so many people living right now with depraved hearts. Care nothing about nobody, not even themselves. To do that to that lady on that subway is a depraved heart. And to go sit down, take a front row seat, and sit there and watch her suffer. And take pleasure in that. That's a depraved heart. That is not a natural human being. Demonic spirits are running amongst us. Is the 1,000 years up? Are we living during the time when the 1,000 years is up when Satan will be released to unleash havoc amongst the world? It looks like it. So I asked my man, with all this going on, what are we supposed to do as people? While these battles going on, the way the world going on, what are we supposed to do? He said something that rocked my world. He said, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'll just be glad when this shit over with. I'll be glad when it's over. That's all that matters to me. I'll be glad when it's all over. I'm tired of it. That's what he said. That brought me here right now. I'm tired of it. I will be glad when whatever it is, I'll be glad when all this shit over with. I'm not going to check out early, whatever, but whatever we got, I'm sick of this. A year or two ago, I had big plans, big dreams. Expanding my trucking fleet. Didn't know I was going to be doing this on YouTube. I only been on YouTube a little over a year. Had no idea where I am in a year's time. It take people. Some people don't ever make it to where I am, let alone in a year's time. Last April, I made a post on Facebook celebrating that I had 500 subscribers. April of 2023. I had 500 subscribers. Here we are in 2024. I'm almost 85. So 80, whatever. Just like that. That don't happen on here. Without no gimmicks. I don't have the fancy setups. I don't have the lights. I don't have the production equipment. I got a Samsung Galaxy Ultra 24, S24. I had an S23 before I got this one. And then before that, I had like a little basic, little $200 Android phone, prepaid. Making my videos. No production equipment, no editing. People say, I got to edit my video. They be editing what they do. I don't edit nothing. I just record and upload. I don't know nothing about none of that. And people with all kinds of elaborate setups and platforms and backgrounds, and I just bypassed them. It ain't cause I'm great like that. I tapped into something that tapped into me that I didn't even know about at the time. People ask me why I started a YouTube channel. I don't know. What made you start a YouTube channel? I don't know. Some just said, start the channel. I did it. Here we are, steady growing. Destiny, meant to be, supposed to happen. Ain't had nothing to do with me. I'm just going along for the ride. Don't be jealous of me. Don't be mad at me. Don't hate on me. You don't want to be in these shoes, seeing what I'm seeing, learning what I'm learning, knowing what I'm knowing, that had me behind the scenes before I got on this video wanting to cry. And I'm looking around at most people that don't understand it, don't get it, don't realize what's going on, they take it as a joke. It ain't for real, it ain't real, I don't believe it. And I'm sitting here knowing it's real. So I'm feeling like my guest last night. I'll be glad when it's over. Not just Christmas, everything. I'll be glad when it's over. I ain't worried about this. I'm sick of it. Whatever they got going on, God, devil, evil, good, all this stuff we've been dealing with, having to learn about thousands of years ago. The Bible this, the Bible ain't real, the Quran this, the Torah this, the Yahshua, Yahweh, his name Jesus, his name this. I'm sick of all of it. Get it over with. Do what you're going to do. Everything I believed 4 or 5 years ago, I'm finding out now it don't even matter. Everything I hoped for and thought about and planned and dreamed don't matter. Whether you believe it or not, it ain't, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to spoil your plan. I hate to spoil your goals and what you got planned for the next 5 years, the next 10 years, where you see yourself in 10 years. You're going to get your college degree. You're studying to do this. You're studying to do this. You're preparing for this. You took your master's and your exams and your whatever. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Ain't none of that shit gonna matter. I'm not telling you to follow my lead. You do what you want to do. Go ahead and get your degrees. Go make your plans like I did. Bought me a truck. Got 2 trucks. YouTube channel. Oh, everything looking good for Big Ward. Then slapped in the face. Hey, the world will come to the end, buddy. The world as we know it for the end, buddy. What you got going on would have mattered 20 years ago. It don't matter now, Big Ward. You can go buy 20 more trucks, Big Ward. It ain't gonna matter. You can invest in all the Bitcoin you want, Big Ward. Save all the money you want, Big Ward. Become a multi-millionaire and buy you 10 Lamborghinis, Big Ward. It ain't gonna matter. This shit about to be all over in a little while. And when I thought about that, it almost brought me to tears. The fact that, do I need to continue dreaming? You know, having dreams that you want to accomplish. Do I need to continue setting goals? What's the point of setting goals when we got a battle between good and evil going on that don't care nothing about the goals of men? My goals don't matter when it comes to God's goals. My plans don't matter when it comes to God's plans. God's plans trump pun intended, my plans. God will be done, in spite of what my will is. I don't agree, or may not agree, or like what God got going on, why he did this, what he brought us here for, why we got to go through this, what's the point of all this. It don't matter what I think or feel about it. God's will be done. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. My plans was to be a major trucking company owner, major businessman, multi-millionaire, philanthropist, which means I give away a lot of money. I want to help a lot of people. Stuff I used to say, well, if I had that kind of money, I'd do that. I wanted to do all that. It don't even matter now. Now, big boy, that ain't true, man. Go on, pursue your dream, man. Go on, pursue your goals. Well, if I believed like you, I would. But I see otherwise. I see something different than what a lot of y'all see. What's going on now is bigger than us. It's bigger than your dreams. It's bigger than your college degree. It's bigger than that new business you want to start. It's bigger than that family you want to start. Your marriage, your wife, your husband. It's bigger than all that. Ain't none of that shit matter now when it comes to the last days, the end times. We got some things we got to go through, whether you want to or not. That ain't got a damn thing to do with your plans. With that being said, all I can say is, I'll be glad when it's over. I ain't worried about no trucking company no more. I ain't worried about being a millionaire no more. I ain't worried about none of that. I still wouldn't mind blowing me a back out every now and then till the cow come home, till the date, other than that. I ain't worried about nothing. Just blow me old back out. That's that. All the other stuff, y'all can have it. Knock yourself out. Pursue your dreams. Pursue your hopes. And I was the main one telling folks, especially men, grind, work hard, get your paper. I was the main one before I stumbled across what I stumbled across that I wasn't even looking for. I wasn't looking for this. I prefer to still have the mindset of pursuing your goals, your dreams, work hard, get your paper up, get your, I prefer to still think that way, but I can't no more. Learning and being exposed to what I know now, I can't think like that no more. I can't worry about a trucking company no more. Can't worry about making millions of dollars no more. Don't none of that matter no more. Knowing what I know now, seeing what I'm seeing what y'all seeing, that a lot of y'all just choose to ignore. I can't ignore the writing on the wall. Something going on, ladies and gentlemen, that's bigger than us, bigger than all our plans, bigger than all our goals, all that stuff you had set aside that you're going to do. You working hard trying to, it's bigger than that, baby. I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. You want to go to college, get your degree, do it. You want to start your business, do it. You want to invest in Bitcoin, do it. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you the way I see it now. That had me wanting to cry before I made this video. Because I had big dreams and big plans too, and I know none of that shit matter no more. It don't matter what my plans were. Don't matter what my goals was. That made me want to cry. That my goals and dreams don't matter no more. Because there's some shit taking place right now that override all that what I wanted to do. So all I can say now is I just be glad when it's over. Get it, got it, good. Bye.